Hi Raj. So I understand this is the whole Firstworks Group team. Can you tell us a little bit more about the team, and can you introduce the team members?
Sure, I can. Happy to do so. Unfortunately, we couldn't get all our team members here. Some of them are still off site and they couldn't make it. But Vinesh founded the organization some 6 years ago. Now let Vinesh speak a little bit about himself.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, thank you, Raj, for the lovely introduction there. With my lovely staff here. All right. Yeah, I started this 6 years ago, but it was just a coincidence where I ended up coming in as an investor. And then little did I realize that I started running the firm or the company. Our first projects were in Pengerang. We did the workforce for Petronas with with a Japanese and a Taiwanese company. We supplied about 70 odd Thai workers. So that's how the whole thing started with Firstworks Group. Before that, it was known as Global Placements. I mean, now it's of course Firstworks Group with all its sub brands, Staffworks and Firstworks. And here we are with the team, and we have actually ventured into a lot of different areas, different industries. We do finance, we do logistics, FMCGs, and many others. My dream is it becomes a big organization in the next 5 years, or maybe I'm a bit more ambitious that I want it to be as soon as possible, because there are a lot of things happening in the market and within the workforce solutions and the training sector. It's a lot of things happening, and I think we can move very fast with the right people, with the right organization. And moreover, our main aim is to serve the client, get the client to get the right candidate for the right client. That's, I think, the most important thing. And that's what I think every client wants from us. If not pointless, we wouldn't be here now. All right. So we always have to have a value add to the client, something we have to do over and above. So the client, when they think of their talent, they always think of us. They think Firstworks Group. Let's get in touch with Firstworks Group because they give us the best candidate to meet their requirements. That's all. Thank you.
This is Elizabeth. Elizabeth heads up our supply chain and logistics. Elizabeth and the team focuses on the delivery of that piece of the business.
I have been in the industry 24 years, in fact, in the logistics and supply chain. And how I can add value is I handpick people that I've known from the logistics supply chain group, and I place them in the right industry. And I also head the sales team, where I bring in sales and I support the Firstworks Group.
We have Janister. Janister spent a long time within the financial services. Janister, a key member who drives our financial recruitment right across the group.
Well, I have a total of 27 years of working experience in the corporate world, spanning the industries of FMCG, telco, and banking, where I spent a good 15 years in the banking industry. So in the course of my career, I have worked with many candidates. I have interviewed, I have hired many candidates, and I have supported the candidates in terms of their career growth. So now I feel that sort of experience I can bring with me and to groom and to motivate and to train the new set of candidates, workforce in the industry.
And we have Suva. Suva heads up our general recruitment, so areas that support non-logistics, non-finance. Suva and the team are very much involved in that.
I've been in recruitment for 6 years, more to the internal, and this was my excellence, where I'm here to help the candidate to get the right job in the right place.
I spent a good 20 odd years in the recruitment and workforce solutions industry. I have a particular joy, and the joy stemmed from the fact that I was having breakfast with my family one morning, and this lady walked up to me and just said, "Thank you." I don't know what for, so I looked at her. I said, "I think you got the wrong guy." And she pointed to someone at the counter and said, "That's my husband." And the husband was someone who was trying to get a job as a finance head for the longest time. I just couldn't make that work. But he was very grateful for the commitment I showed in trying to get him a job. And that told me that if that passion can work on an individual and gave me the kind of joy, I want to do this long term. And over the 20 years, I must say, one of the things that there are a lot of ideas and a lot of things that one could execute. Now, why Firstworks is because number one, I think Vinesh and the team, they're very passionate about what they do, really helping people get jobs. That's number one. Number two is the flexibility that we can provide. Today, we are able to be very flexible with the client. We make decisions faster, and then we're just jumping into it. Everyone's rolling up their sleeves and doing the work. And in today's environment, that's what our clients need us to do. And so I think it's a very good structure that we have. It's going on pretty well. And that really gives us a joy of really turning up to work every single day. So here I am.
So Raj, Vinesh was, his aspiration is obviously for the firm to grow so that it's able to provide even more value to more clients and so on. And he touched a little bit on what that value is. But can you tell us what is the purpose of the Firstworks Group and how does it provide that value and who is it here to serve?
So when we started out, then the idea was to provide a solution for a client, and the solution was whereby the client had a need, and the need was to supply a workforce. It started out as just that simple, but along the way things changed. Clients became more sophisticated, the markets changed, the economy changed, and the value proposition of client changed. And realizing that, we then started looking at what really our value offering is to the market. Now there are many agencies, there are many firms out there, so why Firstworks? We are a recruitment and workforce solutions provider. Where we engage a client, we like to be a partner with them. And in this partnership, we delve deep into understanding their business and then having the ability to provide a solution. So today is not about just providing a man to work. Today is about getting involved with our client, getting deep into their business and looking at, Mr. Client, how am I going to help you either improve your productivity, I'm going to help you lower your cost, or for that matter, even look at cost avoidance. So these are the solutions the team and I look at. So the team has been handpicked also simply because these are the industries we looked at and we brought in subject matter experts. And that is our value offering to the client. We have an understanding of their business, and that's why you see when Vinesh mentioned the logistics piece, the finance piece, and these are areas where we have strong, deep knowledge in. And as Vinesh said, I don't think we're looking at just Malaysia today. We are also operating out of Vietnam. We're also doing some work surrounding the region, and we want to continue to grow with different brands and also complementary services for candidates. We are looking at strongly upskilling and reskilling today some of our candidates, and in this gets them better for the work they do and also increase the economy level of skills in Malaysia.